Database versus geodatabase. Understanding the difference. Our learning objectives will be to define geodatabase, database, explain the relationship between geodatabase, database, distinguish between a database and a geodatabase, explain why GIS professional use geodatabase, and finally, to understand geodatabase, extend traditional databases. So let's begin with database. So what is a database? A database is simply an organized collection of information that is stored electronically so it can be easily accessed, updated, managed, and retrieved. Just think of it as a digital filing cabinet. Instead of keeping information on a paper inside physical folder, everything is stored electronically in a structured way. Every day, millions of people interact with database without even realizing it. So let's look at few examples. Example of database are the banking system, hospital management system, student information system, and online shopping. So we have examples of this database here. We have this is the banking database, the customer account. We have OO, and that's the account ID, account customer name, account type. We have the savings, the current, the savings, fixed deposit, savings, current. Then their balances. What branch was it open? What's the status? Is it active or inactive? And then coming to the student database here, we have things like uh, the name, first name, last name, female, what department, level, GPA, and the student email. Then hospital, we have the same thing here, mail, date of birth, phone number, what kind of diagnosis, when was it admitted. And then coming to the employment database, employee database, we have things like the name, department, position, hire date, salary, and status. So these are examples of databases. The bank stores customer names, their account number, their balance, their transactions histories in database, while university uses database to store student record, course registration, grades, attendance. Hospital manage patient record. I believe you heard something from doctor said, uh, doctor, patient, whatever they call it, privilege or something, where they don't give out the information belonging to the patient to just anyone. All right. So this are what the three, for example, we're using. These are the things that they used to manage some of these things. Notice something interesting. All these systems manage information, but none of them necessarily need to know where those records are located on a map. Now, can a normal database show location on a map? The answer is not by itself. A traditional database stored information, but it does not understand geography. Database makes information easier to manage, more secure, and much faster to retrieve. But it does not understand geography. Why do we need database? Imagine a university with 20,000 students. Will it be practical to store every student's information in separate Word document? It will be very difficult to search, update, or retrieve information. So database solve this problem by providing information, by organizing information efficiently. For example, a university stores student names, registration number, department, GPA, and contact information in a database, which we have here: Mary, James, their department, and their CGPA, which we already saw from the previous slide. So these are things that database does. Now we're going to look at what is a geodatabase. Can what we have above, before we proceed, can what we have above, can it show us where Mary lives? Where Mary, among the student name, Mary, can this show us where Mary lives? Not at all. So what then is a geodatabase? A geodatabase, personally or simply, is a special type of database designed specifically, emphasis specifically, for storing and managing geographic information. Information with coordinate x and y, longitude and latitude, easting and northern. So it is specifically designed to store and manage geographic information. In addition to storing attribute table, it also stores the geometry, that's the location, the shape of the geographic feature. Now let's take an instance for this shapefile. We have school, which is GHS Lokoja. The principal is Mr. Bello. Student 950. Geometry point. This tells you that there is an actual uh, location that GIS is telling you where this school is located. Okay? Is a geodatabase different from a database? Hmm. It's going to be like a yes and also a no answer. A geodatabase is a database, or we can say it's a special type of database, but it has additional capability designed for GIS. Think of it this way: every geodatabase is a database, but not every database is a geodatabase. So a geodatabase is a type of database, but a database is all not a geodatabase. Illustration: a vehicle and a car. Every car is a vehicle, but not every vehicle is a car. So database is geodatabase. Likewise, every geodatabase is a database, but many databases are not geodatabase because they don't support geographic information. Another question is, anything built on the geodatabase, can it be regarded as a database? Yes. A geodatabase is fundamentally a database. It stores and organizes data just like other databases do. What makes it different is that it also understands geography. It knows where features are located, how they relate to one another, and it supports GIS specific rules and analysis. If someone asks whether a file geodatabase is a geodatabase, the answer is also absolutely yes. It is a geodatabase specifically designed for geographic information. Why then? Why why don't we just call it a database? Now, GIS requires capabilities that ordinary database don't provide. For example, ArcGIS needs to know, is this feature a point, a line, or a polygon? Which coordinate system is it using? Can these two polygons overlap? Is this road connected to another road? Can I calculate the area or length of this feature? A standard database does not manage spatial concept. A geodatabase does. So this is the reason why we cannot call a geodatabase direct, because it is not all database that are geodatabase. Rather, the geodatabase is a type of database. So we're going to look at the database versus the geodatabase. Database store data. Geodatabase stores spatial and attribute data. Database has no geometry. Geodatabase has geometry. It has no coordinate system. It supports coordinate system. Database has no topology, while geodatabase supports topology. Database has no domains. Geodatabase supports domains. Database has no subtypes. Geodatabase supports subtypes. Database is for general purposes, while geodatabase is GIS specific. Why then, or why GIS uses geodatabase? A traditional database answer questions like who, what, when. But a geodatabase answers those questions and answer them more importantly with things like where. So a traditional database just answer who, where, when. Geodatabase now add where, the fourth dimension. Where is it located? So GIS or geodatabase allows GIS professional to organize large amounts of spatial data efficiently. They also support advanced GIS capabilities such as the domains, subtypes, topology, relationship class, network analysis. We will look at each of these later in this course. So, but before we wrap up this, let's look at some common misconceptions. Let's clear them up first. Misconception one: a geodatabase is not a database. It is false. Every geodatabase is a database. Misconception two: every database is a geodatabase. Correction: it is also false. Only database designed for geographic information are geodatabase. Misconception 3: a file geodatabase is just a folder. Correction: although it appears as a folder in Windows Explorer, it is actually a structured database managed by ArcGIS. So the real world application or real world examples. Now let's imagine the Ministry of Health wants to know which hospitals are within 5 kilometers of communities affected by a flooding. A regular database can list hospital names and addresses, but it cannot answer that spatial question. A geodatabase can display hospital and flood affected community on a map, calculate distances, identify hospitals within the specific radius, and produce both a map and a report. Today, we've been able to learn geodatabase being much more than just storing files. It is a specialized database designed specifically for geographic information. While every geodatabase is a database, not every database is a geodatabase. Using this distinction, it is essential because nearly everything we will do in ArcGIS Pro, from storing data to performing spatial analysis, it relies heavily on geodatabase. So in the next lesson, we will explore the different types of geodatabase available in ArcGIS Pro and learn when to use each of them. Thank you.